Paul Rufus Katta. Welcome to the Crorepati show. कैसा लग रहा है यार?
Feeling blessed, feeling great. It's a good experience. I think I'm the first person to start this show, and I feel so proud for that as well. And when I received mail from the team, I was like excited, firstly. And okay, like we used to watch a lot of reels on Instagram, somebody giving some motivations and all. And I used to be like, okay, on a fine day, someone will call me, or else I could have I actually wanted to start a podcast with some big influencers or somebody who is actually good, making good money, or else they affiliate something. But I didn't expect it that I'll receive the call from the Bis Gurukul itself, and I'm feeling so happy for that. Once again, thank you so much for this opportunity.
You deserve it बढ़िया, क्योंकि द करोड़पति शो है तो डेफिनेटली 1 करोड़ से ज़्यादा कमाया होगा आपने बिस गुरुकुल के अंदर. तो आई थिंक यू द बेस्ट पर्सन जिससे मैं सवाल पूछ सकता हूँ, जो बहुत ट्रेंडिंग है और जो हमारी जनता भी जानना चाहेगी कि यार नाउ कैन यू से दैट मनी कैन बाय हैप्पीनेस और नॉट?
Actually, it's a hard question to answer. Of course, in some perspectives, money can buy happiness. In some perspectives, actually, it's not. I'll give a short example that why it is actually because uh, money buys happiness. For suppose, let's take a travel. Okay, if you wanted to travel to Delhi from a place, if we have money, we can book a flight and we can reach the destination on time within 1-2 hours. In the same scenario, if you don't have money, I have to book some train, which will be in a very lower cost, and it takes a lot of time, and we don't feel comfortable or we don't feel that happiness or something in that journey. But whereas flight and all, it's a different experience that gives some luxurious vibe, right? So in some perspectives, money buy happiness. In some perspectives, it's not like money don't matters, like especially coming to the relationships or something like that, family bondings or maintaining a relationship with staff or something like that.
बढ़िया. मतलब इन माय परसेप्शन मुझे जो ऐसा लगता है लाइक जो आपने बताया डेफिनेटली वो उसी तरीके से वर्क करता है. मतलब जो एक बहुत फेमस लाइन में दैट इज मनी इज़ अ टूल. मतलब उस टूल को हम किस तरीके से यूटिलाइज कर सकते हैं वो हमारे ऊपर है. अगर किसी के पास वो टूल है तो वो यूटिलाइज करके ज़्यादा बेटर चीज़ें कर सकता है लाइफ के अंदर. तो आई थिंक वो टूल की तरह काम करता है. वो टूल जिसके पास होगा उसको ज़्यादा बेनिफिट होगा, उसके पास नहीं होगा उसको कम बेनिफिट होगा. तो उसकी वजह से हैप्पीनेस अटैच होती है ना. आई थिंक वही आपका परसेप्शन हो कि भाई ट्रैवल अगर लग्जरी किसी को पसंद है तो कैन बाय हैप्पीनेस. बट लेकिन किसी को लग्जरी नहीं पसंद है, किसी को बस ये पसंद है कि यार लाइफ में किसी पहाड़ पर जाके एंजॉय करना है, ठीक है, तो हो सकता है उसके लिए इतना मैटर नहीं करता. तो मेरे ख्याल से वेरी करता होगा, राइट, आपके अकॉर्डिंग?
So there are few people actually having a lot of money, where they can where they make crores in a month also. There are like top notch business people, but they're not ready to spend for themselves also. For them, not only money, if they get anything from the heaven also, they can't feel that luxury or happiness or anything, because they're already like always been into a perception like you have to make money, but they don't know how to utilize it or how they need to enjoy. Because based at my home or in our known neighbors, something like that, we have so many people who having like lots of properties but still been in the same house. Okay, so when God blessed us with something, we have to show how blessed we are with what we have. So if been in the same situation or same place, how can we say that God blessed me? And people used to be like, he been in the same situation. So you should show that how you are actually blessed. And if you're having good money, we don't know how the tomorrow will be. So when we have time, when we have money, utilize it in a proper way, have some fun, spend it for family, get that happiness. Like mother and father is the main priority.
आई फील ये टॉपिक अपने आप में ऐसा है कि इस पर बहुत टाइम तक बात हो सकती है, क्योंकि बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं, बहुत सारे परसेप्शन है हमारी सोसाइटी के अंदर अबाउट मनी. बट लेकिन नाउ टुडेज शो इज़ ऑल अबाउट यू. तो मैं आपसे जानना चाहूँ कि क्यूरियोसिटी है अराउंड अभी कितना क्रिएट करा आपने बिस गुरुकुल के थ्रू? अराउंड
Right now, currently it's 1.5 CR.
1.5 CR. और आप शायद ओवरऑल और भी चीज़ें करते हो मेरे ख्याल से. मतलब स्टूडियो आई थिंक है आपका, कुछ एजेंसी है, राइट? तो अगर आप ओवरऑल पूरा बताओ तो कितना होगा अराउंड?
In this 1.5 CR, for myself, I've invested very less amount actually. So the thing is, I've invested like some amount for my own flat.
आई एम सेइंग लाइक इसके अलावा जो आपने कोई अर्निंग करा है अपार्ट फ्रॉम बिस गुरु?
Okay, a part of Bis Gurukul, I have started one business last year, which is a water business. So even I've started that business just to give employment, because there are so many youngsters out there near my home who don't have a degree. Firstly, there may be having some personal reasons like family options or something like that, so they're not continuing their studies anymore. So they are not been into any degree and they're not ready to go for any other job, and they can't stick to at one place. So I have seen all these things, and we came to a thought, like me and my father, we came to a thought that why can't we start a business and give employment for them, so that at least their families can survive, because they've been since a long time with us. So then we started a business. We started a water business. We got all the permissions, approvals. We have invested for it, and then we appointed the youngsters who don't have employment. We appointed them as the employees. They started working, and the main core point of this business is not taking the profits for ourselves. So entire, like, by spending all the maintenances and all, what's the profits that we get, we'll split into the salaries and we'll give them. It's not about actually we are making money. It's about they should also make some money in such a way. Now, when God blessed with an authority or something, we just need to make others to be blessed with what we have. So like that, we are doing good with that business as well. Around we are expecting some 1 lakh something with that monthly. And the maintenance, of course, it will goes in that 1 lakh everything.
ठीक है, तो मतलब अप्रोक्सीमेटली अगर देखें तो अराउंड 1.5 से 2 के बीच में होगा जो आपने क्रिएट करा होगा, राइट?
Around, I think, some 10-20 lakh something.
ओके, गॉट इट,
Because
गॉट
I
इट।
don't charge usually.
हाँ, हाँ, समझ गए, वो थॉट
हाँ,
प्रोसेस मैं आपका वहाँ पर समझ
हाँ,
गया,
yeah,
बट इट्स अ वेरी गुड थिंग कि आप उस थॉट पर सोच रहे हो कि यार ऐसा भी कुछ करना चाहिए, कि जो हम मनी क्रिएट कर रहे हैं सिर्फ ऐसा नहीं कि खुद के ड्रीम्स कंप्लीट करें, कुछ अभी से ही इतनी यंग एज में आप सोच रहे हो कि और क्या करें कि यार लोगों की लाइफ भी बेटर हो, जो आसपास लोग हैं। बहुत बढ़िया। रोबोस, लाइक ये था लोगों के लिए, बट लेकिन इस प्रोसेस में जैसे कि जो आपने बताया कि आपने एम्प्लॉयमेंट क्रिएट किया, इस प्रोसेस में आपने अपने लिए क्या क्या चीज़ें करी हैं? क्योंकि क्यूरियोसिटी होती है लोगों को कि यार एक पर्सन जब अर्न करता है, जब वो ऐसी जगह स्टार्ट करता है जब उसके पास नहीं था कुछ और आज उसने क्रिएट करा, तो वो अपने पैसे को किस तरीके से इन्वेस्ट करता है, किस तरीके से खर्च करता है, ठीक है, क्या क्या सपने वो पूरे करता है। क्योंकि ये हो सकता है एक रिच रिलेट ना कर पाए, मे बी हो सकता है रिलेट करे, बट एक मिडिल क्लास पर्सन बहुत रिलेट कर पाता है कि यार मैं एक टाइम पे रूफोस की तरह था, नाउ रूफोस कंप्लीटिंग हिज ड्रीम्स, और वो जानना चाहता है तो क्या क्या ड्रीम्स आपने फुलफिल करे इस जर्नी के अंदर। या
In that perspective, like I have posted on my Instagram, we have an orphanage actually. So according to that point, we're actually fulfilling some dreams of the kids, like
Wow.
like very recent, like very small, yeah, like small kids. So as whatever the project that we take, we discuss as a family, like me, mom, dad, sister. So we used to have a board meeting or a discussion of what we are starting actually, and we come up with a plan and we'll execute accordingly. So me and my father, we started orphanage very, like, not very recently, long back itself. So right now we just wanted to make that kids something should be useful. They have to be useful. So in such thing, when it comes to the financial needs, I'm the first person to help them out, because like today what I'm sowing down there, it's gonna be a big tree in the future. So I don't even feel like, okay, they should remember me at a point, but I'll feel like they're successful at a point. And if they, like, humans nature was like, at a point they used to forget the people who actually helped them during their worst situations. Usually I used to face that very regularly, because people used to show their face once they're done with the work. So in that perspective, I don't even think like, okay, this person will remember me at a point. I don't even think like that. But God is the one who is seeing. It might be good or bad. So He will take care of it. So if they remember or if they don't remember also, it's fine. But God will take care of it. In that perspective, I used to help the kids and all. I've posted on Instagram on last December something. When it comes to the Christmas time, they'll have their good meal, they'll have their clothes and everything. And the education part, if they're celebrating some birthdays, we used to make this birthday celebrated. That's the only thing that kids expect at that age. My birthday is coming, I should celebrate it in a grand way, something. And it comes to the, like, ages coming on and all, there will be a responsibilities coming up. So we can fulfill only little things. We can't fulfill the entire things. And people should understand that thing. If they completely dependent on me, I can't support every single time, because I need to face my family. So in that things, we are actually good that some families are getting a good, like, instead of sleeping with some empty stomachs, they're having some good meal, and they're spending up their life with something, with basic amenities and all, like what it's need. So we are happy with that. In this journey, I'm happy with what I'm doing. It's not about only making money, it's all about making others to make money, something like that.
आपकी 23 एज है ना
हाँ सर, 23.
यार, ये थॉट प्रोसेस कैसे बिल्ड हुआ मुझे अभी तक, क्योंकि बहुत सारे यंगस्टर्स हम मिलते हैं जब भी वो पैसे कमाते हैं लाइफ
हाँ
में,
हाँ.
तो डेफिनेटली ड्रीम्स होते हैं, घर लेते हैं, कोई गाड़ी लेते हैं,
हम्म.
ठीक है, स्मार्टली कुछ लोग इन्वेस्ट करते हैं, बट आप इतने डिफरेंट कैसे निकल गए? मतलब ये थॉट प्रोसेस बना कैसे यार? मतलब सोच रहे हो आप कि आप इतनी यंग एज पे ऑर्फनेज के बारे में सोच रहे हो, इतनी यंग एज पे एम्प्लॉयमेंट देने के बारे में सोच रहे हो, मतलब इट्स रियली अप्रिशिएबल, बहुत अच्छा लगा मुझे ये
Actually, in
चीज़।
fact, that's actually the beginning. We are planning for many huge projects in the coming years. We're planning for a complete free school, free private school, with all the like first class amenities for all the kids out there. And my sister, she always wanted to start a stray dogs foundation, something. So like, like what and all the dogs out there in the streets, she actually wanted to feed them, hundreds, thousands of dogs, and there should be a persons to take care of it, like specialized doctors in such a way. So like so many projects are coming down. So you have asked me that how we are getting these thoughts and mindset. So basically, I'm having some reasons for it. So
मतलब वही
firstly,
थॉट प्रोसेस शेप कैसे हुआ आपका,
हाँ,
उस
so
तरफ कैसे बने?
that's actually based upon my past, actually my childhood. So when it comes to my childhood, my father and mother, they struggled so bad to feed me and my sister, because they don't have any financial support at that time, because like two families having their two different perspectives, it happens commonly in most of the Indian families. In that thing, actually, I'm from a Christian family. So my parents totally dependent on God itself. Like we don't seek for human's help. God will take care of that rest. So what and all the bad phases that I faced in my childhood, I don't wanted to see that thing into the current generation. Like,
आप बता सकते हो बैड फेज के
yeah,
बारे में?
I'll explain everything in clear. So at a point on a fine day, my father, he went to a nearest store to our home along with me, and he asked that person that like, we don't have food for a few more days. So he asked that person, sir, can I get a puri is there, like, can I get a puri so that I can feed my boy? And he just asked the question that, okay, I'll give you the puri, how you gonna pay? And my dad replied that, like, I'll get money within next few more days and I'll pay you back. At the time, mostly I think it's half rupee something at that days. So like, he asked, okay, how you gonna repay me? You're not working anything, and you're always been into, God will take care of it, God will do the rest. How you gonna clear that? No, I'm not going to get out of this place. And my dad, he literally felt so bad, and he came and he cried. And my mom is the biggest supporter for my father. So they used to be so supportive to each other. And I don't have food to eat. Like, nobody believes, but I'm quite emotional right now. I have ate sand which is in front of our home to fulfill my hunger. That's my actual past. So that's the reason I wanted to make the kids to be happy, or I just wanted to make the kids, like, what and all the things I missed in my childhood, I wanted to fulfill with the current kids, that what we have in front. So that's all these past things, like according to the education, paying my fee, my father struggled, and also getting employment, my father struggled, and having a good education, my father struggled, feeding our own family, father struggled. So based upon all these things, okay, these things will comes to other lives as well. So why can't we as a game changer for somebody? When God blessed, for sure I'm going to do this. So that's how the process thought came and we started implementing.
Lovely. I feel like एक लाइन है ना, हार्डेस्ट टाइम मेक्स यू द स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट. आई थिंक वो आपके लिए बिल्कुल परफेक्ट यहाँ पर सूट करता है. और एक चीज़ जैसे कई बार आता है, ये मतलब ये बहुत ही नॉर्मल है कि जब हम ये फेज़ देखते हैं, हम मेजरली अपने पेरेंट्स को बोलते हैं कि आपने क्यों नहीं किया, ठीक है, आपने मेहनत क्यों नहीं करी, या फिर आपने चीज़ें क्यों नहीं एक्सप्लोर करी. आपके अंदर आया कभी ऐसा?
No, actually, I don't feel.
पर आपने नोटिस करा ये करते हैं लोग, मतलब पेरेंट्स को ब्लेम करते हैं.
Yeah, people used to do. No, because of you only, I'm unable to do all these things. But ultimately, parents used to give their level best. Since we can take the example of mother. Since she came to know that she's a pregnant, from day one to till that person dies, mother loves will be stays forever. So of course they don't want it to take their children into some problems or some hard phases. No? Of course they do level best. My dad, he tried his level best to feed us. He used to work as a car driver. He used to sleep on car bonnets for like midnight. Like some customer will come and they can take the car. In such kinds of experiences was there. So we don't have that authority to fight for that. Of course, there are few parents who actually been neglect about their family. But I believe that most of the parents don't do that actually. Few people will be into some addictions, so because of to fulfill that addictions they will skip their family and they'll miss their family love bonding. But of course Indian parents are very strict on this point. They will always, by the end of the day, they'll think about the family. So I never used to blame my father for anything, and in some cases I'll just bow down my head and I'll, okay papa, I'll whatever you do, I'll do that.
एक ना मूवी है ना बागबान वाली, ठीक है, जब वो देखिए आप, एक्चुअली
No.
नॉर्थ साइड में बहुत फेमस है.
Okay.
तो मतलब उसमें एक सिनेरियो था, मतलब ऑल्दो ऑडियंस को पता होगा, मैं ज़्यादा डिटेल में नहीं जाऊँगा. तो वो पेरेंट्स बोलते थे देखो ऐसे ऐसे करते हैं बच्चे हमारे साथ. तो मुझे लग रहा है अभी आपकी जो वीडियो क्लिप आएगी ना जब बाहर, तो बहुत सारे पेरेंट्स अपने बेटों को दिखाएंगे, देखो रुफुस की तरह बनो.
I feel so happy for that. Okay, I'm being as an inspiration for many.
नहीं, बल्कि आपने बहुत अच्छा बताया. आई फील जितना मैं बिल्कुल सच था, डेफिनेटली. सो प्राउड ऑफ यार, बहुत अच्छा लगा ये थॉट प्रोसेस आपका जान के. बढ़िया. अभी जैसे बीच में आपने एक चीज़ बोल रहे थे कि वट एवर अमाउंट आई एम क्रिएटिंग, लाइक 1 लाख अ वीक, 2 लाख अ वीक, तो व्यूअर्स के ना यहाँ पर थोड़े एकदम घूमते खड़े हुए होंगे, अब खान खड़े होंगे कि यार कैसे रहा है रूफुस, वो बताए थोड़ा, तो ज़्यादा डिटेल में जाते हैं. तो
Of course it's
हाँ, तो उसकी तरफ जाने से पहले कि कैसे उस तरफ करा, लेट्स स्टार्ट फ्रॉम द बिगनिंग. कि जब, क्योंकि देखो बिस गुरुकुल में जब आप आए, ठीक है, उसके बाद से बहुत सी चीज़ें लाइफ में बदली. एंड आई ऑलवेज से बिस गुरुकुल इज अ ब्लेसिंग फॉर ऑल ऑफ अस. और जो गॉड वाली चीज़ बोली आपने, वो मतलब बहुत यहाँ पर फिट इन होती है, क्योंकि इवन टुडे ऑल्सो आई ऑल्सो फील कि यार इज सम काइंड ऑफ सुपरनेचुरल पावर जो रन करती है, ठीक है, और बहुत एफर्टलेसली लोगों को वो अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलती है, लोग ग्रो करते हैं, ठीक है. डेफिनेटली हार्ड वर्क, ऐसा नहीं कि मतलब हर कोई आता है तो हार्ड वर्क बिना करे वो ग्रो कर जाता है. हार्ड वर्क डेफिनेटली है, बट एटलीस्ट एक प्लेटफॉर्म देता है ऊपर वाला कि हाँ भाई है आपके पास अपॉर्चुनिटी, कर सकते हो, ठीक है. तो हर किसी की कहानी अलग है रुफुस, आपकी कहानी बहुत अलग होगी. ऑल्दो आपने थॉट प्रोसेस बताया कैसे किस चीज़ें मोल्ड हुई, लेकिन ये रुफुस आज का है, ठीक है. अब चलते हैं पास्ट में. कब आपके लाइफ में बिस गुरुकुल आया और क्यों लगा दैट बिस गुरुकुल इज द अपॉर्चुनिटी जो आपको टेक ओवर करना चाहिए? या
So in 2021, July, in the month of July, I have started my journey in Bis Gurukul. Okay, so there is a reason why I have started. Okay, so the only reason why I have started that one is I need an amount of money within a very short period of time, around like 30,000-40,000. So
30,000-40,000?
That's the need actually. So 30,000-40,000 is my actual need that I need to fulfill within a very short period of time. And I started searching for like YouTube and all these things for side incomes and all. The one of why that reason happened is, as I said, I'm from a Christian family, so I need some equipments for my church. So we need some equipment. So we used to deal with audio systems, music items and all these things. So a part of that, I need some media equipment to upgrade, to start actually, not even upgrade, to start, because it's after COVID. So we wanted to make it better. So at that time, I've asked my father that I need some amounts, like this amount of money to buy this equipment. And he said like, I don't have enough money to deal with that. I was like, okay, let's not force him, because I should take care of it. And I started searching here and there. Randomly, I was scrolling down on Instagram. One reel came, and it was quite inspiring. So one person, he dressed up in a very casual, like a normal youngster, and he entered into auto, and then with the transition part, like that swoosh effect, he get on from an Audi car.
Okay.
Okay, life before Bis Gurukul, life after Bis Gurukul.
Bizgurukul.
It was like interesting. Okay, let's check his profile. And I've seen some of his videos. He's doing good. And I've texted him, sir, I just wanted to be like you. I wanted to financially free. So what is the process? And he sent a webinar video and all these things. For your kind information, guys, that person is not in Bis Gurukul anymore. So don't keep on commenting who is the person behind that person. So he sent the webinar. I have seen it, but I'm having some doubts there, like how it gonna work. And I have seen Video Superstar, all these different types of courses. And I don't know that it's a set of bundle where we can get the rest of the courses in that bundle. I thought it's an individual course that we need to buy. So I thought like by purchasing that Video Superstar course, he became a rich person. So I texted him, sir, I wanted to take a Video Superstar course because I'm interested in this media or video, all these things. He was like, no, bro, not like that. You need to purchase the entire bundle. In that, you will get Video Superstar and rest of the courses. And I was like, I don't have any other idea, okay, how it gonna work and all. Okay, let's take the action. And I didn't took much time for that. I have seen that reel around at evening 6:30, and I've got the reply, everything done by 7:30. And I went to my father and asked, and he said like, no, don't invest all these things, because like many fraud things happening because of the COVID and all. Many of the hackers, fraudulent people was utilizing this opportunity. So don't get into these useless actions and all. Don't lose your money first. For a bigger amount, don't lose your shorter amount and all. I was like, no, Baba. It's totally registered company, and it was good. And I have seen all the documents and everything in clear. I don't give money for that. Then I went to my mom, and I've asked my mom, I need 3,500. I want to start with, at the time Bis Gurukul started, there is no branding mastery, traffic mastery, finance mastery. At the time we having only gold,
platinum,
sapphire,
diamond.
platinum. Na? So I have said that I wanted to invest in gold. Gold means you need a lot of money for that, right? No, it's not that gold, mama. It's a bundle name actually.
So bundle name.
So it's like 3,500 I need.
Can help you to buy gold.
Something like that only. So I said like, I can make money from it. My mom, she have that confidence, because whatever equipment that I buy, I'll utilize it in right way. I'll bring that punch from it. So my mom have that confidence. Okay, he will do something with that. She brought her savings and she gave that 3,500. I've paid on the same day itself. By 6:30 I have texted him. By 7:38 I got the information, webinar video, and I've texted. And by 9:30 I have enrolled the same day.
Okay.
Like around 10:30, like that I have started.
उस टाइम माइंड में चल क्या रहा था, मतलब इतना जल्दी थॉट प्रोसेस कैसे हुआ कि
because the thing is, when you wanted to be successful, you need to take the action immediately. If you search for some other person, like if I call my friend or my neighbor, I wanted to invest this and that and all, they might distract firstly, because by the end of the day, if you fall down or if you go high, nobody gonna care. So it's your life, your decision. If you do good, if you take the action, you will see the good result. If you make it delayed, you will remains in the same situation. So I don't want it to make that thing happen. Like, what you will do if I go one day back, I'm gonna lose one day something. Na? In such point of view, I was not ready to hold for a long time. I got some, okay, let's take the action, what it might be risk or anything. Okay, we are spending thousands of rupees in a day or in a month. We are not getting any single penny out from that. So let's take the action, and I have enrolled. On the same day itself, steps to success started.
रुफुस, इस पे जाने से पहले कि आप बिस गुरुकुल में जब आपने कोर्सेज में एनरोल करा, उसके बाद कैसे लर्न करना स्टार्ट करा, उससे पहले एक चीज़ लाइक आपको मनी क्रिएट करना था, ठीक है? और आपको पता था कि हाँ, कोर्सेज मिल रहे हैं और आपने कोई एक रैंडम रील देखा, ठीक है? इट्स अ प्रोसेस जिसमें मे बी आउटपुट आएगा, मे बी आउटपुट नहीं आएगा, बट द ईजिएस्ट वे कि आप इंस्टेड ऑफ एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप में जाओ, इंस्टेड ऑफ कोई स्किल डेवलपमेंट करो, आप ऑलरेडी डेफिनेटली आपका एजुकेशन के अंदर होगे, पढ़ाई कर रहे होगे, स्कूल के अंदर, कॉलेज के अंदर जो भी चीज़ें होती है, तो आपको लगा कि यार जॉब कर लेते हैं, वहाँ तो मंथली सैलरी आती है तो बढ़िया रहता है। ऐसा थॉट प्रोसेस में कि नहीं आया आपके?
Actually, firstly, I don't have interest on jobs since my younger age, like, during my school days. The thing is, if I say this, I don't know how the audience is gonna take, but I'm just being.
How the R people will take?
I don't know, but Bis Gurukul people will support this answer. But the people who are not in Bis Gurukul, I think they're not going to take this. But I just wanted to bring one thing that what it came into my mind actually. If we take a professor or a lecturer or a school teacher who will actually come to school and they'll give all the wisdom, knowledge and everything for the students. Yeah. So if you take a university, professor will come and he'll do. So the point is, actually, he's actually teaching to the students. That means he's doing a job in a so-and-so university. In that point, he's telling that people, if you learn these skills and all these things, let's take a software job or something, you guys can make this annual income, some 10 LPA or 15 LPA and all. Okay. So the only thing is, if you got any kinds of doubts and queries in that particular subject, he gonna answer it. Fine. So when he's ready to answer all these questions, why can't he work as a software engineer instead of being as a lecturer? He having his own perspective.
Maybe उन्होंने choose करा हो teaching line, उनको पसंद हो.
But even it's a job. Teaching is a job. Software employee is a job.
Correct.
But even after this also, if you compare it to other business person or the person who is in front of the university who is selling some pens or some grocery store or something, they're actually doing good amount of money. Because the thing is, actually they stick to a fixed amount of salary where you can't spread your wings. Because let's take 60,000 as a monthly salary. Okay. And in this 60,000, we need to run the family. We need to take care of the expenses and we need to save something for emergency and we need some savings. And where is the rest of the money to have some fun time with family? Got my point? So the thing is, actually, there is a lot of scope that actually they can make good amount of money if they start a business. Okay. From the firstly, when they are teaching us with the same skill, they can start an university or they can start some institution for that where they can make a lot of money. But then I came to know that because of most of the people were being stuck in the job just because of to satisfy their family as well as the society. But I should not be with the same cadre because, as I said before, my life, like I should be responsible for my life by the end of the day. So if I stick to one fixed amount of salary, then I can't fulfill my dreams. So that's the point that I don't want it to go for a job. Okay. It's like a fixed lifestyle. We can't spread our wings more wider. Everything will be happen within that four walls. We can't grow more. We can't travel more. We need to be, even if we are true also, we are like false in some perspectives. So all these things came into my mind. So I don't want to do job. At least we can start some business, something like that. So where we can do good amount of money. For that, all these things we need a proper knowledge or a proper roadmap. So we should experiment within ourselves. That's how it started. So firstly, I don't have point on job. It doesn't mean, education is wrong or it doesn't mean professors are wrong, all these things. But when they're capable of teaching people, if you do this course, you will be successful in life. You can earn lakhs of money. Then you already know that skill. We are only sticking to the 60,000 or 50,000. You are teaching hundreds of students now. In that point, you can make a lot of lakhs of money.
Correct.
Then why you been into that? Because something scam was happening out there. Something like that only, right? Because they don't have, they have that perspective. Okay, guys, learn this C++ or Java, Python. You can make this LPU per a month, per an year. Okay. Of course, if they keep upgrading themselves, they can do a good amount of money within the coming years. They can take good amount. But why the people are sticking to the same thing? But why the lecturers or somebody, they're sticking into the same point?
आई फील लाइक इसमें ना सबके परसेप्शन बहुत डिफरेंट होंगे.
हाँ.
मतलब मेरा परसेप्शन थोड़ा डिफरेंट है इस केस के अंदर. डेफिनेटली जितना मुझे लगता है इंसान आंसर्स अपनी लाइफ की सिचुएशंस के अकॉर्डिंग बनाता है कि जो उसका थॉट प्रोसेस है. इसमें मुझे जो सबसे बेस्ट चीज़ लगती है जो मैंने अपने लर्निंग पीरियड में सीखा, दैट इज़ कॉन्शियसनेस. कि इफ़ यू आर कॉन्शियस इनफ टू सी व्हाट्स हैपनिंग, तो आप सही चीज़ चूज़ करोगे. बिजनेस, एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप, कुछ भी कर सकते हो आप. जैसे कि अगर मैं कॉन्शियस इनफ हूँ, मुझे पता है कि मुझे लाइफ में क्या चाहिए, वो मुझे वो कैसे मिलेगा. अगर वो मुझे बिजनेस से मिलेगा देन आई विल डू द बिजनेस. अगर मुझे जॉब से मिलेगा तो आई विल डू द जॉब. अगर मुझे स्वीपिंग एंड मोपिंग से मिलेगा तो मुझे उससे भी प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. आई थिंक कॉन्शियसनेस बहुत ज़रूरी है. प्रॉब्लम वहाँ पर जो आपने भी बताया भी, जो स्कैम वाली चीज़ बोली, जब आप सोचते नहीं हो और आप एक फनल के अंदर बोल सकते हैं या फिर एक पैटर्न के अंदर फिट इन हो जाते हो.
So fixed mindset.
एग्जैक्टली पैटर्न. जैसे 10th-12th तक पढ़ाई, फिर ग्रेजुएशन ही करनी है, फिर जॉब ही करनी है, फिर उसके बाद इस तरीके से शादी करनी है, फिर उसके बाद मर जाना है. ठीक है, तो ये एक पैटर्न है. बट एज अ ह्यूमन आपको ज़रूरी थोड़ी पैटर्न फॉलो करना
There
है.
are a lot more things to do.
एग्जैक्टली सर, आफ्टर 12th या फिर आफ्टर एजुकेशन आप कुछ और ट्राई कर सकते हो. बट यू हैव टू बी कॉन्शियस इनफ. और अगर आप ये पैटर्न फॉलो कर रहे हो देन उसके लिए भी कॉन्शियस रहो कि हाँ, आई डोंट वॉन्ट अग्रेसिवनेस इन माई लाइफ, आई वॉन्ट अ स्टेबल लाइफ. तो उसमें भी कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं आई फील. बट हाँ, जो आपने यहाँ पर बताया कि अगर कोई टीचर पढ़ा रहा है, क्योंकि मेरे भी स्कूल में जो टीचर्स थे वो कॉन्शियस नहीं थे, उनको खुद नहीं पता तो वो लाइफ के साथ कर रहे हैं. ठीक है, ऐसे लोग बिजनेस के अंदर भी होते हैं. जैसे आपने भी बताया कि कुछ लोग बिजनेस के अंदर जो बहुत पैसा कमा रहे हैं लेकिन खर्च करने के लिए टाइम नहीं है, क्योंकि कॉन्शियस नहीं है कि उन्होंने बिजनेस स्टार्ट क्यों किया था. द रीज़न वो हैप्पीनेस वाली चीज़. तो आई फील वो कॉन्शियसनेस बहुत ज़रूरी है आज के टाइम पे, जो क्लैरिटी देगा कि भाई क्या करना चाहिए. और आई फील आपको कॉन्शियसनेस हुआ कि यार, आपको पता लगा कि यार मुझे ना ये करना है, तो आपने फिर वो चूज़ किया.
And it's also, we need to take our life decision.
करेक्ट.
Somebody should not. So if you go for somebody's decision, they are not going to live your life. It is good or bad, you need to face it.
लेट्स कट टू आवर जर्नी टू बिस गुरुकुल. ठीक, क्योंकि ये अगेन बहुत सारी बातें हैं, इसमें बहुत सारे परसेप्शन लोग ही आएंगे. ठीक है, लाइक अभी आप बात कर रहे थे, जब बिस गुरुकुल की हम बात कर रहे थे, आपने स्टार्ट करा और डेफिनेटली इसलिए आपने एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप चूज़ करा जो आपने ऑलरेडी क्लियर करा. अब जब आपने स्टार्ट, अब इससे पहले तो आई थिंक आपने कोई बिजनेस नहीं करा था. इससे पहले आपने कोई, आई थिंक कोर्सेज भी कोई परचेज नहीं करे थे बिस गुरुकुल से पहले. तो बहुत हार्ड होता है जब आप जंप इन करते हो इस एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप जर्नी में, क्योंकि आई फील एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप फैंसी दिखता है पर फैंसी होता नहीं है. ठीक है, जब आप जंप इन करते हो तो आपको पता है कितना हार्ड वर्क वहाँ पर करना पड़ता है. तो आप ना इनिशियल जर्नी बताओ कि कैसे आपने यहाँ पे लर्न किया इनिशियली, क्या क्या स्ट्रगल्स आए, प्लस जो ऑडियंस बोलती है कि आज के टाइम पे कंपटीशन बहुत ज़्यादा है, और उस कंपटीशन में आपने अपनी आइडेंटिटी कैसे बनाई कि यार आप भी स्टैंड कर रहे हो कहीं पर और आपने बहुत अच्छे रिजल्ट्स क्रिएट करे. ठीक है, तो 3 थिंग्स वी विल कवर. फर्स्ट थिंग कि कैसे लर्न किया, सेकंड दैट इज चैलेंज, एंड थर्ड दैट इज आइडेंटिटी.
So according to the learning point, I used to, if I thought like I have to complete this subject in this day or within next 2 days or 3 days, I'll complete that within the time period. So the thing is, I'm in a fixed timetable that how I need to process this. So as I said, on the same day I've enrolled, I've started my steps to success on the same day itself. At around, once I'm done with my enrollment, I went and I got fresh bath, I have my dinner, and then I came, I logged into my account, and I didn't ask any single question to my mentor. No single question.
To your sponsor.
To my sponsor. So I've texted him, bro, I'm done with my payment. What is the next step? That's the only thing. He said like, bro, log into your account and in this place you will get the trainings and all. I was like, okay, bro, thank you. If I'm having any doubt, I'll message you. That's it. And I have logged in and I have entered steps to success. At the time, steps to success was not into 14 videos. It's almost 28 videos.
10 hours of content, I think.
It's like 28 videos for sure. I because I calculated like, okay, 28 days, like per day, if we learn one video, 28 days, like that. In that point, I think company decided this training point. I've started the steps to success on the same day, and overnight I completed my steps to success. Overnight, no sleep. By morning around 6:37, I'm done with my steps to success. Okay, so that's how I learned actually, because I wanted to make money firstly. So instead of if I wanted to make this money in a very short period of time, firstly I need to be aggressive on learning part, because if I wanted to make that 100K, I should get a roadmap on how I need to be. है ना? So if I am having enough learnings, then I can utilize it. Because if I learn 10 strategies in the process of making 100K, I can use one strategy to start. In middle, there might be some another strategy to apply. So we should get ready with learning multiple strategies now. The same thing, okay, if I start step to success today, if I watch one video, 2 video, okay, let's leave it today. We'll continue tomorrow. Tomorrow we might get some distraction, or tomorrow we don't get enough time to watch it, or something might happen. We might be tired and we might sleep, and that's how the graph will go back. And there the first failure will start. If you seriously want to make money, you should be attentive for yourself. You need to question yourself. So that's how I started. By early morning, I am done with my training, and I slept for around 3-4 hours, and I woke up and had my food, and then back to base
and started implementing.
And actually, while I'm learning all these things, I got a new book, and I started writing everything in one first video, main points, second video, main points. Like that, half of the book was completely filled with the content. So, okay, it's like from the basic, Instagram, everything, it started. And I have kept that book as a reference. And I have took some profiles in the business, like my sponsor's profile, how he built, what is the ideology. And that's how I took as a reference, and I started implementing. So, in that point, I started, like, one person texted me. She's a known person of our class only. She wanted to enroll to Bis Gurukul. She know that before. She wanted to enroll to Bis Gurukul with some other sponsor. But she's seen my profile, and she asked me, Rufus, you started Bis Gurukul? Yes, I said yes. Like, how long you started? No, Baba. Like, I started very recently, and I'm implementing. Okay, I wanted to enroll to so-and-so person, but I'll enroll with you only, because you're a known person, na? So I can trust you. And I was like, okay, we can enroll. And she enrolled. That's how the first sale happened, which is 2000. And then after, I'm getting some random leads, random messages. When it comes to the investment part, it's a common thing. People used to leave. But I've been into the same motive. Like no, I'm not getting replies. People are not enrolling. Something like, not like that. I was okay. On a fine day, I'll get the enough reply that what I need. I was like, being consistent on what I'm. And on a fine day, this story will attract a lot of people, I guess. That's the real example how the time matters, consistency matters. On a fine day, I got a message from one random account. No posts, no DP, nothing. Even the followers around 5 something. Following was heavy. That profile is following too many profiles, but not Bis Gurukul affiliates profile. Some different pages. So they texted me, hi, I have seen your profile, and I actually wanted to know what's the thing happening here. And I've sent the webinar and everything. And they started texting. Okay. But I used to get these messages from this Instagram account only during the midnights, but not in the daytime. So for that one person's reply, I used to wake up to 4 o'clock.
Okay.
Up to 4 o'clock. And they used to text every single day on a different thing, how the payment will be, how they'll send via phone pay or Google Pay or bank account credit. I used to reply everything on patience. And this conversation was happening since last around some 8-9 days, almost 10 days. Every day they used to text in that hours only. And on a fine day, they texted, okay, I'm ready to enroll for Influence Mastery, which is at the time, it's a platinum bundle. So I'm ready to invest in platinum. So how to do the payment? And I was super excited because that's my first bundle which is the bigger bundle. The first sale in the bigger bundle. So I've texted, I will send the registration link. You can make the payment. And once you're done, we'll help you with the further proceedings. And they said like, okay, send the link. I've sent the link. No reply. No reply. I was like so angry. So angry. Yeah, I'm giving my best every single time with a lot of patience. I'm giving the reply and all. Next day morning, at 11 o'clock, I don't usually get message from that account in the morning hours, but my morning 11 o'clock, I got a reply from that account. I'm so sorry. I've rushed with some other work at that time. So I'm unable to make the payment, but I'll do the payment. I said like, I took it like a very casual thing. I said like, okay. I don't have any interest to reply any of their queries. So the next day I was about to sleep around like 1 something because I don't wanted to waste my time with that person. Uh, I got a message from that account and I've thought like this is the last message that I'm going to see from that profile. No more, because I don't know that they might be wasting my time or they might be cheating, something like that. Then I got that message that hey, hi, I'm done with my payment. Please, can you let me know the further process? And I was like, seriously? Yes, I'm done, sir. Here is my payment screenshot. I've rushed to my Bizgurukul account. At that time, no app notification, nothing. So I logged into my account and it was loaded with 7,000 rupees for the first time. Finally, this is how the consistency works. That's the best example. And I was super happy because it's my first sale with a bigger bundle. I'm so happy and I replied. So the thing is, when we started our graph, we should not give up early because great things take time. So according to learning part, you should be very careful. And when it comes to the consistency, you should not compare with another affiliate, because every affiliate starts from zero. It might be me or some other person. So the point is, you should be focused on what you're doing and you should not compare with the rest of the person, because your progress is different, their progress is different. They achieved early. It will take some time for you, but on a fine day, you're going to achieve it. So that's my perspective. So according to the training part or learning should be like, with a consistent way without expecting earnings. When it comes to the learning part, you should not expect earning firstly. You should learning first, then you should expect earning. Then according to the implementation part, no comparison should be happened. But you can take a reference that how they are working actually, but you should not compare that how they're actually making it. Okay, they're doing 1 lakh. They started very recently and I'm here only. So everybody having their own different way.
बढ़िया.
I think I've given reply with
हाँ,
this
हाँ,
conversation with all the 3 points at a time.
बिल्कुल. आई फील फॉर द जेनरिक ऑडियंस में बताना चाहूँगा, लाइक स्टेप्स ऑफ सीरीज एक सीरीज है ट्रेनिंग जो डिज़ाइन कर रखी है, जिसमें फ्रॉम द बेसिक्स कैसे आपको ग्रो करना है वो सिखाया जाता है. तो वो उस टाइम पे अराउंड 10 आवर्स का कंटेंट था जो आपने एक रात में देख लिया. आई फील रुफुस, बिस गुरुकुल में ना हॉल ऑफ फेम रेगुलर बहुत सारे हुए हैं, आगे भी होते रहेंगे. मिलियनर शो हुए हैं, ठीक है, बहुत सारे. तो एक चीज़ मैंने कॉमन देखी है, द थॉट प्रोसेस एंड द माइंडसेट ही बोल सकते हैं कि माइंडसेट ही है जो आपको उस लेवल तक लेके जा रहा है. क्योंकि सेम अपॉर्चुनिटी हर किसी के पास आती है, लेकिन उसको हर कोई इंसान इस तरीके से ग्रैब नहीं करता है. ठीक है, कुछ लोग कोर्स की तरफ जाते हैं, कुछ लोग अपडेट की तरफ जाते हैं, कहीं भी जाएं, बट उसको ग्रैब उस तरीके से नहीं करते, इस तरीके से प्रोवाइड करा जाता है. जैसे कि आपके पास ऑप्शन था कि भाई, जैसे आपने वो कंसिस्टेंसी दिखाई, एक पर्सन पे इतना फोकस ना करके आप उस पर ध्यान नहीं देते. क्योंकि कई बार लोग होता है कि डिस्ट्रैक्टेड बहुत ज़्यादा होते हैं, इंस्टाग्राम पे रील्स ज़्यादा दिखेंगे इंस्टेड ऑफ डूइंग दी वर्क. बट इंस्टेड आपका रील्स पे इतना फोकस नहीं है, चीज़ों पे फोकस नहीं है. आपका है कि भाई वो पर्सन रात को मिडनाइट में मैसेज करेगा और मुझे उसका रिप्लाई करना है टाइमली, ताकि उसको क्वेरी सॉल्व होती रहे.
There is a belief, there is a faith that they might enroll on some day. So but if they wanted to bring that trust on me, I should be consistent on what.
और इसमें भी गट्स चाहिए कि आपको कितने सारे नो मिलेंगे इससे पहले. ठीक है, एवरी टाइम यू बिलीव कि हाँ यार ये पर्सन तो पक्का एनरोल करेगा, क्योंकि अब इसे समझ में आ गया कि क्या चीज़ें किस तरीके से, और वही पर्सन फिर वो नहीं करता, और एवरी टाइम आपको मोटिवेट करना पड़ता है. एंड आई थिंक जब आपने बताया था कि आप साइड से डिस्कस करते हो अपनी सिस्टर के साथ, तो आपका बडी जो उस टाइम पे होता होगा, तो डेफिनेटली वो आपकी सिस्टर होती होंगी जहाँ पर आप डिस्कस करते हो वो चीज़ें. एंड आपको लगता है कि इस जर्नी में एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप के टाइम पे या बिस गुरुकुल के टाइम पे जब भी कोई पर्सन काम कर रहा होता है, उसके पास एक ऐसा पर्सन होना चाहिए जिससे वो डिस्कस कर सके, मोटिवेशन ले सके, या फिर सेल्फ मोटिवेटेड इज द की? क्या लगता है?
According to the self motivation part, it's my BBM journey. My first BBM that I like.
Bis Gurukul birthday meet.
Birthday meet. which is the second anniversary. Because for first I'm not there. For second event, like second BBM program, I have seen all the Telegram updates and all, and I like I have to achieve it. Let's go. I may not be a VIP, but let's have a look at least. So I've given my blood and sweat on that, achieving the target. I've attended that BBM event and all. On that day, of course, we got good stay, everything sponsored by Bis Gurukul. Well and good. But when it comes to the achievements part, where the people are calling, so and so person earned this amount within this span, they have achieved this megastar award, superstar award, something. You know, I was just sitting in the back and I'm watching all the success stories, the top affiliates. Okay, they're doing good. Okay, they are doing good. Well, why can't I? What is the difference between them and me? They have the brain. I have the brain. There are like so many affiliates in Bis Gurukul, but still, everybody didn't came to BBM. But I came. I've achieved. So they have achieved because they've been in front of me. So okay, what is the difference between both of them? Like both of us. So we are quite common. We are working in same platform. Platform is equal. Incomes is equal. No partiality. Everything was equal. So why can't I? Let's give it a try. On the same day, and I think you remember or not, I don't know. I said that next year on the same stage,
I remember. Yeah.
I'll get the award with your hands. I've promised you. Sir, mark my words. I'm giving a promise that I'm going to achieve my awards the next coming year on the same stage. Please prepare my award with my name and all, I said. And you said you should achieve. I was like, yes, sir, 100%. And with that motive, I started. The thing is, when it comes to the self-motivation, no other person needed for your motivation firstly. You should compare your life with your past, your present and your future.
ठीक है. I feel mindset जो आपने बताया और सेल्फ मोटिवेशन वाली चीज़ जो बताई वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. इसी के साथ सही स्ट्रैटेजी को इम्प्लीमेंट करना भी बहुत ज़रूरी, क्योंकि कई बार क्या होता है कि पास्ट हमारे पास होता है, सेल्फ मोटिवेशन होता है, बट हमने लर्न नहीं करा होता ज़्यादा, सही तरीका नहीं पता होता है, ज़्यादा चीज़ें इंप्लीमेंट नहीं करी होती, तो स्ट्रैटेजी नहीं होती है. ठीक है. तो जो व्यूअर्स हैं, मेजरली जितने भी लोग द करोड़पति शो देख रहे हैं, तो उनके माइंड में हमेशा एक क्यूरियोसिटी रहती है कि यार 1 CR, सीरियसली 1 CR क्रिएट करा है किसी ने बिस गुरुकुल के अंदर, वो कैसे पॉसिबल? क्योंकि एक बिगनर जब आता है तो वो कुछ नहीं होता, और जब वो देखता है आप जैसे लोग तो उसके माइंड में क्यूरियोसिटी रहती है कि क्या क्या इंप्लीमेंट करा है इसने, मैं इंप्लीमेंट करने के लिए रेडी हूँ. तो आप बताओ कि अगर आप इन अ नटशेल बता सको कि कौन कौन सी स्ट्रैटेजीज हैं, अगर वो इम्प्लीमेंट करे तो दैट ही और शी ऑल्सो कैन क्रिएट 1 करोड़ रुपीज इन बिस गुरुकुल, वो क्या आप बताओगे स्ट्रैटेजीज?
Sir, for that, there is no a big strategy. The only strategy is how you started your day one. You should be working as the day one every single day. So as I said before that, I have set an amount, I need 50K within a month period. So I was curious and I was aggressive to make that money within that short period of time. That means I have achieved it. So the journey between that 1 month, it might be learning or being consistent or holding a person, something, I've been into the same strategy till today. So the thing is, every single day there is something to learn. So how the people will be if they make 1 lakh something, automatically we can do the rest of 1 lakh, it's okay. No, it's not actually, because the business might be low at a point, but how you are aggressive when you have the target, when it comes to national trips or international trips, people will be aggressive to achieve it. But once they're done with the target, automatically the graph will go down, because they don't have that motivation. They have to go with the same flow. The thing is, that should come up in their minds. Okay, so how much struggle you kept to make the 10K is important. So you did it. Why can't you keep that effort every single day for the 10K?
True. So true.
So in this journey, you can learn a lot of things. Okay. In this journey, you can learn a lot of strategies, And also people used to text me. when it comes to national trips. Even in Singapore trip also, our affiliates asked me, how you're actually dealing with this, this amount, this big amounts, or how you're actually making this amount of money and all. And also, can you, if you don't mind, can you share any tips or strategies or something for us? And I used to tell them on face that it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work because my audience was different. My audience perspective mindset was different. Your audience might be different. So suppose you are a housewife. You used to mention in your bio that I'm a mompreneur. Kids, like mother for 2 kids. So that bio attracts a lot of homemakers. So if I give a strategy of mine, it's on based on students or some job holders. You will take it. Okay, Rufus sir said this, and I'm going to implement that. You will take that strategy and you will implement that with a housewife. It's not gonna work because students' lifestyle was different, their time set was different, their mindset was different, whereas homemakers' mindset was different, which don't sync. In that perspective, what is the use of giving the tip?
स्टिल आई फील रुफुस, जैसे आपने बताया कि टारगेट ऑडियंस सबकी डिफरेंट है, लेकिन हर इंसान ने किसी की स्ट्रैटेजी जानना चाहता है कि यार उसकी स्ट्रैटेजी क्या है. ठीक है, तो आपकी स्ट्रैटेजी किस तरीके से वर्क करती है, थोड़ा डिटेल में आप बताओगे तो लोगों को एटलीस्ट आपका अगर रोड मैप पर चलेगा तो वो अपना रोड मैप भी बना सकते हैं. तो वो आपका रोड मैप क्या रहता है, जैसे आपने बताया डेली बेसिस पे वो जो इम्प्लीमेंट आप कर रहे थे वो आज तक आप इम्प्लीमेंट करते हैं, वो क्या है?
For that, I suggest we need a strong foundation firstly. For every single person who wanted to make their 1 CR, they need a structured and a detailed base or a foundation for their journey. How correctly, perfectly you design your base, that's how the building structure will goes off. So what I'm actually observing is most of the people, when they started their journey initially, they used to, they don't go according to the step-by-step procedure. If you take a building as an example, if you go to the foundation part, firstly we need a land. Okay, already everybody having Bis Gurukul as their land. Okay, and they need some ingredients, some stuff they need to start their foundation. They need to get approvals, permissions and everything. And once they're done, they will get into the main action. Like, they'll get the contracted people, they'll get the iron people and all. They'll get all the cement, iron, all the necessary sand, everything. Okay. So that is a step-by-step procedure, one by one. So firstly, if we bring cement, and then if we bring iron, and if we bring something other, like alternately, not in a structured, if we make it like a shuffle thing, we don't get a strong foundation to stand. So what the affiliates are doing right now, most of the affiliates, they're actually seeing the terrace or the top view, but they're not actually planning how the base should be strong. Okay, they're actually missing this base structure, and they're actually focusing on the terrace part. So if you build your structure or a foundation in a proper methodology, with a proper structure, ideology, how great material you use, how powerful things that you implement, and how good civil engineers, or how you gonna construct it, that gonna give that entire building structure. The same way, initially how you start your journey, it might start from scratch. Of course, everybody's journey will be starting from scratch only. Bis Gurukul dashboard will be completely shown as your earning 0,000. For Rufus, initially they don't keep 10,000, 20,000 as a new person. Zero is common for everyone. Graph will be zero in everyone's life. But we are responsible to raise up that graph. So for that, we need a proper methodology, proper ideology to implement. But right now, during my time, I have struggled a lot to get that graph. But right now, affiliates no need that kind of struggle, because Bis Gurukul grown up very well. Then in this 3 years journey, I have seen every single achievement of Bis Gurukul from day one to till today. From the days of paying that payout with the phone pay, sending all this from that days. That's the initial stage at that time. That phase ended, and then automatically next transaction started. So from that stage to building the office, purchasing the office, opening ceremony, Diwali, gifts, everything. I've seen all the achievements, how the Bis Gurukul grown up. See, they have started, Bis Gurukul started from scratch. And slowly, monthly, yearly, they are coming up with different perspectives, different courses, different skills to be monetized. So actually, if the Bis Gurukul thinks like that, let's make an example that Bis Gurukul made 15 lakhs in a month. If the founders think like we are doing 15 lakhs in a month, we are good. And if they've been in the same situation, I'm pretty sure Bis Gurukul don't come this far. But actually founders thought we need to grow little bit more. That's how they got an office. They got a staff. From 10 members it started. Now Bis Gurukul was running with 100 members. Initially, everyone's graph will be like that only. So the same thing, if your way of implementation was perfect, then it's perfect. Now, Biz Gurukul was providing affiliate support on call itself. And they have chatbot option, they have a mobile application, and they have customer support team to discuss all the affiliate. But what the people used to be like, we have enrolled under someone's sponsorship, and they're the person to give the achievements for them. And that's a total wrong ideology. See, for suppose if they make 10,000, I'll give a practical example because I'm having a lot of experiences like that. If I help them to make first income, which is 10,000, they'll write a message, sir, because of your help, guidance, all this, blah, blah, blah. We have gained so amount of money. Thank you so much, sir. After 2 months, after 3 months, they'll text back, sir, I have stuck with the 10,000 only and I didn't make any single penny or after that. What I need to do? I will tell them, correct yourself that what's the mistake happening. Implement like how you implement at the beginning. I'm doing, sir, actually. And after that, they used to text every single day. But we can't reply the same person to do the same every single time, right? We used to leave them because it's their responsibility to take care of it. So what the thing happens, this person who made the 10,000, initially they will tell like, sir, you are great, super awesome. But the same person after months, they will come and they'll like you're not responding, you're not helping me. So the perspective is you should take your own initiative. So in the same way, when we born, mother and father used to show the path. Okay, this is the path you need to go. This is how you need to walk. This is how you need to run. This is the food that you need to do. This is the bad habit. This is good habit. As a parents, they will give the basic instructions. That's what happening in Biz Gurukul. That's what happening with the mentors.
अभी आपने जो बेस बताया और अपना जर्नी बताया, आई होप लोग क्लैरिटी मिला कि कैसे आपने वर्क किया, किस तरह के रिजल्ट आए. अब जब आप बता रहे थे तो उसमें आपने अपना वर्किंग स्टाइल बताया कि किस तरीके से आप काम करते हो, ठीक है. तो जब स्ट्रॉन्ग माइंडसेट होता है, आप एम्बिशियस होते हैं, तो बहुत से इम्प्लीमेंट करें. तो एवरीबडी नोज अबाउट द बेस्ट फेज ऑफ रुफुस, कि हाँ दिस द बेस्ट फेज. हाँ, रुफुस का माइंडसेट ये है, थॉट प्रोसेस ये है, इस तरीके से वो काम करते हैं, ये बेस उन्होंने लेके चला कि वो सर्च कर रहे हैं. बट सब कुछ बहुत अच्छा सा दिखता है कि हाँ सब कुछ बढ़िया चलता है. तो आप वो बैक स्टेज हार्डवर्क बताओ जो आपने इसको क्रिएट करने के लिए बनाया, जो कम लोगों को पता होगा, ठीक है. तो बैक स्टेज हार्डवर्क क्या था इस रिजल्ट को क्रिएट करने में?
Being productive. Second thing is consistency. And third thing is working without looking at clock. That means what, like most of the people ask, work. What you work? Work is like simple thing. As I shared in the beginning of this podcast, that I have given an example that for one person I have spent 10 days. That means within that, I think that person actually tested how patient this person will be. We don't know. We should create that. You may take it as an example or a trust or a productivity or gain something. We should show that particular thing that this person is a hardworking guy, and of course he gonna help us for our journey. So that impact should be created. I have seen so many profiles on our Biz Gurukul on the Instagram pages and all, but most of the affiliates will be on bed by 10 or 11 because they're having their own reasons. I don't say it's wrong, but but most of the youngsters used to be wake up to 2-3. So I'm having my clients from like overseas, like who are settled, NRIs, who are settled in some other countries. So They used to text me, sir, we have approached so and so person. We have approached so and so person, but they are not replying. But for our time is different, something like that. The thing is, we can't predict that which person will knocks our door at a point. So we should be attentive because we are making good amount of money. Okay, with a very less period of hard work, we are doing a good amount of money. Even in that also, if you want to get comfortable within your boundary, then it's a wrong perspective. You should be in a motive that I should achieve a dream. I am having some goal, and of course, making money within this period of time is okay. Of course, Bis Gurukul helps to make a huge amounts within a very short period of time. But you should get ready to give your best. Okay, if you make 10,000 today, your perspective should be like, I have to make 20,000 tomorrow. And for that thing, I should take a comparison. Okay, how many hours did I work today? What's the conversation that I done with my lead? Okay, this person closed so early. This person took a lot period of time. What is the difference between them? Okay, why they took? What's the difference? Okay, these are the questions that this person is asking. Okay, because of this reply, this person closed soon. Because of this reply, the person took a long period of time. So everything should matters, like your audio or your audio notes or your call.
तो सब कुछ मतलब बहुत डिटेल में
Everything details. Detailing is matters in this journey, because audience observes that only. Because the persons who texted me a year back, they're texting me right now, sir, I wanted to enroll. Can you help me with the payment process? I don't ask any questions or queries because we are seeing your progress since the last 1 year, and the graph was going high. It was not even going low because you are consistent on what you are, and you are achieving great things. So you are a biggest example. And I'm having numbers of the other affiliates also, but when it comes to the comparison part, you are doing good. So that's why we wanted to start the journey with you. So the thing is, we have to create that impact. Okay, it doesn't mean that I don't say every affiliate should work for early morning 3 or 4, but within your work period, that what you are actually working, just take a comparison. And also I have seen many affiliates that when they got a time, based upon keeping that namesake like content, they're actually swiping the reels, keep on scrolling the reels, sharing the memes and all. We don't get anything. If you need a trending audio, now Instagram brought a lot of options to discover trending videos, trending audios within a very short period of time. But instead of being in that perspective, you can be calm. You can just think how the business was working, what's the last month income, what's the current month income, does it increase or decrease? If it decreased, why it's decreased? If it is increased, why it's increased? What's the difference that I made in these 2 months? Okay, it's because of this particular word, business went up in this month. Okay, so can we use any more powerful words to make it up? Okay, let's implement. So if you use more powerful words, if it grows, it's okay. If it goes down, okay, I should not use it. Because of this perspective, it went down.
But आपने अभी करना स्टार्ट करोगे, इनिशियली तो नहीं होगा आप बस ये सब भी.
Initially, and also I wanted to add this point also, if you don't mind. When you are making good round figures in your business, try to develop that business with the required things. I'll give an example of Bis Gurukul only. Initially, when it comes to offers or updates, Bis Gurukul used to keep one camera on a tripod in front of a green screen or a background, and they used to record a video, and with a collar mic and all. But right now, Bis Gurukul is not using that. Bis Gurukul was using good graphics, good backdrops, with good mock-ups, on follow-ups and everything. Because Bis Gurukul was upgrading day by day. The same thing should be followed by the affiliates. That means you should be better day by day. Because if you made a 1 lakh, don't go to an Apple store and buy an iPhone. Okay, use the same Android mobile and make another 1 lakh. And in that 1 lakh, you buy the required amount of things. Like in that 1 lakh, you can buy a lot of things. For 30 camera, for 30,000, 40,000, you will get a very good DSLR right now in the market. And with more 10, 20,000, you will get a good wireless mic. And with more 10,000, 20,000, you will get a good light, good softbox, good tripod.
Reinvest in your business to make it better.
To make your income double, you invest for yourself because you're investing for it. So with a ring light only, you made 1 lakh. If you bring a good softbox, big light, you can make 2 lakhs now. So in such a way, I used to upgrade my setup every single year.
आई फील रूफस जनता को जो चाहिए था वो इससे मिला होगा. फ्यू लास्ट क्वेश्चंस आई लेफ्ट विद. अभी लाइफ में ये सब करने के बाद, अभी तो जो भी जर्नी रही अराउंड 2-3 ईयर्स, राइट? 2-3 ईयर्स में सब कुछ हुआ, ये सारी चीज़ें. इस पूरे ड्यूरेशन में आपने अपने अंदर क्या ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन देखा है?
Being confident and believing in myself by taking last before 3 years graph, and a motivation within myself I can achieve. So I've set a goal, not girl. I'm sorry. I've set a goal.
दोनों करा है आपने.
Goal.
या
Okay, not a girl. Okay, a girl is set. That's a part. I've set a goal. Okay, for within my 30, I have some goals to implement. I'm working for it, and I'm having that belief that I'm gonna achieve that one because of this 3 years journey. Okay, within this my mindset was okay. Within these 3 years of journey only, I have made 1 CR with the help of a platform. So within next 5 years or 10 years, I can make a very good decent amount than this. I'm having that courage or that confidence within myself. So that's the only motivation, or you can take it like anything. Because if you think we can, we can. If you think we can't, we can't.
लाइफ में इतनी यंग एज पे बहुत सारी चीज़ें आप ऑलरेडी कर रहे हो, एक थॉट प्रोसेस बिल्ड हो गया है, तो और भी कुछ चीज़ें हैं जो जल्दी करने का प्लान है,
As for now,
लाइक शादी?
it's about to happen very soon.
बढ़िया. फ्यूचर प्लान्स क्या है इन टर्म्स ऑफ करियर?
In terms of career, as I said in the beginning, we have to come up with some big projects. Firstly is the school, and also one old age home with all the amenities and all. And do not waste the money for luxurious items. I want to suggest this for most of the youngsters and most of the affiliates, because when I see in our affiliates, some I'll feel like happy for them. Yeah, they're doing good amount, but they're enjoying. But what I suggest most of the youngsters is, just when you got a good amount of money, please don't waste that for non-profitable things. Investing 50,000 for a pair of shoes is useless. I don't say that. I don't want it to deframe that thing. But if your income was around 10 crores or 20 crores, then you invest that for 50,000 shoes. It's good. If you take celebrities, they will invest because they are doing very huge amounts. Then it's worth. But you are making 2 lakhs or 3 lakhs or 5 lakhs in a month. Investing 50,000 was like, no point. I don't recommend that. 10% you are investing just for shoes. What's the point? But if you use that 5 lakhs purchasing a land or starting a business with your parents or neighbors, that sounds good, because we can't predict how the world change after 5 years, after 10 years. We don't know. We remain same, or we might grow fast, or we might go down. We can't predict. But when God gave an opportunity, God blessing us with a good amount of money, we should utilize that with the right cause. If you take me as an example, if you observe my national trips videos or my international trip videos or my BBM videos, anything, I used to be very simple and minimalistic according to my lifestyle, my dress code and everything. It doesn't mean like rest of the people were doing like show and all. It doesn't. It's everybody having their own point. But I don't show much interest to spend thousands of rupees on clothes, because instead of investing in that, I can invest that for some others. So I'm having one of my close affiliate. On the other day, we're having a discussion with him. So he said like, I got this t-shirt for 7,000. I was like shocked. Okay, he didn't make that figures like me. I was shocked by 7,000. He said like some brand. Okay, like nice, you've grown well, and I'm so happy for it, because he came from a like downstage, and he made 7,000 rupees shirt. I felt happy. In the same way, I've thought like 7,000. If I add more 7,000 for this, it will be 14,000. And with this 14,000 in our place, I can afford one person's academic college fee. So that's my mindset. So if I invested this for this, I can help someone for this education. That's my mindset. So what I suggest you guys is, don't I don't say that be like this only, but of course you should spare for yourself, but don't go for high luxurious things, because at a point when you got addicted to that lifestyle, if your graph goes down, you're going to suffer mentally as well, because you are already addicted to the products. If you take Apple, I've actually addicted to Apple, because firstly I've started with an iPhone, then it came to MacBook, iWatch, iPad, everything. Right now the gadgets that I'm using was Apple, because then I came to know, okay, if we go for costly brands, they're very addictive. That might be with the quality or comfort and all, but if you really need it, what I say is, if you really need it, then go for it. But you really don't need it, please save your money, invest that on gold, or else give to your mom and dad. They will utilize it for a right cause. That's how I have brought my flat in a very community. It's a very decent community. It's a Malaysian township where if we go for walking, all IAS, IPS officers, politicians, doctors, all these people will be roaming on that community, and I feel so happy, and I'm actually establishing connections within them, so that helps my growth in future. So when I brought it, that value was around 50-60 lakhs, but right now our government changed, and we got our capital declared, and my property was next to my the capital place. I've invested 50 lakhs, 60 lakhs for that in the month of August during the ABC time. And it's not been an year. Now that property cost was 1 CR. Like, half of the profits came within a very short period of time, because we can't predict.
Less than a year, 50% are the return.
Huh. So if I invested that
But
into
100% return. Yeah. Exactly.
So if I invest that into some other car and all, I don't get that profit. Even after years, if I sell that car, actually that profit will decrease. Today, if the car value was 20 lakhs, after 5 years, it might go for 15 or 12 lakhs only. Because year change, model change, everything. They'll tell the reason. But for land, they don't have any cars. Land is old. This is this year's long back. No, we are not those reasons won't be accepted now.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Rufus, for coming on the Crorepati show. I feel आप ना बहुत ambitious हो यार. Different perception है. एंड बहुत आगे जाओगे आप. अभी ऑलरेडी बहुत अच्छा ग्रो कर रहे हो, एंड बहुत कुछ आप बहुत लोगों को इंस्पायर करने वाले हो. सो वी विश यू ऑल द वेरी बेस्ट, और बहुत सारे करोड़ आपके अकाउंट में आए, और बहुत ज़्यादा आप ग्रो करो, और ऐसे ही हम सभी लोग को इंस्पायर करते रहो. थैंक यू सो मच.
Thank you so much. It's a very great thing, and also an unforgettable moment for me right now to talk in this Crorepati show, because firstly I feel proud that I'm the first person, and I'm so happy to share my journey with a lot of examples and all, and I think yes, it's gonna motivate so many people, inspire so many youngsters to start their journey financially free. It's not about only Bis Gurukul starting their journey only with the Bis Gurukul. It's at least they can get that knowledge that okay, I have to be financially free at a point. So if they start their journey with Bis Gurukul, then it will be much easier for them. So that's the only thing, and I'm so happy that I'm going to inspire a lot of people, and I thank God for this opportunity, for all the blessings, family support, family blessings and all. Once again, a big thanks to you and our CEO Rufus sir, Rohit sir, Karthik sir, and the entire team, all the support system, all the office members, everybody. A big thanks for you and your staff members for giving us such a great honor, for invitation for 2 days. It's a unforgettable moment, and I feel so happy for each and everything. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you.